Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. We are just doing a daily energy check-in. We're going to look at your energy and your person's energy with a couple of cards, and then we're going to clarify with the tarot. For Pisces, please, Spirit, what is their person's energy right now? You're getting the Elephant and the Phoenix for your person. Wow, and for you, Pisces, you're getting the Deer. On the bottom of the deck is the Fish. Oh, how appropriate for a Pisces reading. Okay, your person is getting this energy of the Phoenix and the Elephant, and the Phoenix energy is a pretty potent energy. It's someone who's gaining freedom from their suffering. It's someone who's rising up from the ashes. And with this Elephant energy, it's kind of lending it a super determined, the elephants move slowly, but they are super determined. And they are going to meet their goal. They are going to have success, I feel like. I also associate elephants with Ganesha, and that is the remover. He's the remover of obstacles. So there is this energy of not only am I determined, but I'm getting a little help. Like obstacles are being removed. And that feels super important even as I say it. It also feels like there is fire at the end of this trunk. So you may be dealing with a fire sign because you have these two. It's like even the Elephant has this fire energy. So there's this very determined person who's freeing themselves from their own suffering. And then you're coming across in the energy of this Deer, which it feels like you're not in a particular rush. You're not in a particular hurry. You're not really trying to prove a point. You are alert to what's going on. You are paying attention to what's happening around you and the moves that people are making. And it sort of feels like you may be alerted because this Deer is kind of standing at attention. It makes me feel like you are very aware of this person, and you are I don't feel like you're running away from this person or anything. I feel like you're just sort of aware that maybe they are getting closer, or maybe things are beginning to come together. But the Deer is a loving, intuitive, graceful animal. It's known as the mother. And when the Deer is in balance, it's receptive, compassionate, and nurturing. When it's out of balance, it's like concerned and protective and maybe like a bit defensive. So there is this energy of, I feel like you are possibly the object of this person's affection, or there is some, they do know who you are, and I do feel like they are coming towards you for a reason. This fish on the bottom of the deck is like an indicator to me of the energy between you, or the energy that of the connection itself. And you are getting the Fish, which is a very restless energy, and it can talk about a change of focus, or getting lost in the current, or even like going with the flow. I'm getting when the Fish is in balance, it's adaptable, it travels well. When it's out of balance, it's distracted and it changes its mind often. It's almost as if you are just over here chilling by yourself. We're going to take another clarifier oracle card on these, but it feels like you're over here kind of chilling by yourself, doing your own thing, paying attention to your own thing, being who you are. And it's like, I feel like this person, they have had to overcome something. They had to free themselves from something that was making them suffer, causing them to suffer. And they've had to be really determined about this. They've had to take it like one step at a time and really focus forward and really be driven by their desire and their passion here. And I feel like the energy between you is kind of like, are you coming already? You know, a deer can only stand at attention, listening to every single sound, you know, hearing someone getting closer for so long. You know what I mean? Then it becomes like burdensome at some point. Okay. Let's see. Wow. I feel that your person feels that this is a soulmate connection. Your person's energy is being clarified by the diamond star of destiny. I focus on service and follow my higher purpose. This person is really seriously, you know, these two energies of fire, the wands are our soul purpose. They're the thing that sets our soul on fire, right? Pisces, you're getting the winged messenger, creation, spiritual direction inspires my creative flow, and the holy child, starseed, I am a divine child of the universe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There is... Wow. Okay. Something is definitely changing with this connection. Pisces, I feel like your heart chakra is open. You have a lot of green energy here. You know, I feel like you are, you know... You may be a deeply spiritual person. You may be a starseed. You may be an indigo child, but you're somebody who is probably pretty artistic, or even, you know, if it is a matter of making their charcuterie board, it's like you're pretty creative with it. You know, whatever you're doing, you bring a little Piscean flair to it, I feel like. And, you know, I feel like you're different. I feel like, you know, even though like in a lot of places, deer are very common. You know, my daughter sends me pictures of them all the time. It's like, in this, or yeah, she sees them outside her school all the time. In this particular case, it's kind of like, you know, you may think of yourself that way, or you may present yourself in that way, like you're just like everybody else, but there's nothing like normal about you. You know what I mean? It's like, everything except the outside is very special, you know, and it's something to be coveted and treasured, like this pearl here. On the bottom of the deck, you have the fallen star. Again, this is an energy, a secondary energy for the connection. And it says shame. And then it says, I no longer hide my face. I step into the light with love. To me, this is someone who had to rise above something. And it feels like they had to keep it hidden, or they had to be deceitful, or they had to be something that they didn't really want to be. And now they're freeing themselves from whatever that is to pursue their passion, or to be led by this passion, this desire here with this fire. And it literally says, I no longer hide my face. So maybe they were having some kind of like secret type connection with you, or, you know, it was something that couldn't necessarily be addressed out in the open, or it wasn't like Facebook official or whatever. And now it's like they're able to come forward because they have freed themselves from whatever was keeping them stuck or trapped, to really step forward into the light and into their truth and give you emotion, or show you that they are passionate, or that they are kind of carrying a torch for you, is what it feels like. Okay. Okay. I asked, what is this person's energy towards you? Wow. Okay. So, wow. Your person is getting this Phoenix energy, and then it's also getting this Temperance energy. So it feels a bit like there's something that this person has to heal from, something that where this person is trying to regain their balance. They may be going through a period of a lot of change right now. They may even feel like they're at a distance from this connection, from this relationship, or that there's also kind of a secondary energy with this person of where it's like being happy or being emotionally content on their own seemed like a very distant energy to them at one point. It's like they kept waiting for something to change, or for something to come in that was going to make them feel emotionally content. And I think Pisces, they thought it was a lot of things, but I don't think that they ever thought it was going to be you. And I feel like they've been waiting a long time to feel this level of emotional contentment. But I feel like, you know, looking at their future, planning, strategizing, being connected to you, like making the moves that they need to heal, to rebalance, to get their life together, to be in a position to come towards you, it is bringing them an energy of emotional fulfillment that they haven't experienced in a long time. It feels like it feels like it was way off in the distance, you know, I'll be happy when. And then it's like, I think you walked into their life and you reawakened this like ability to have emotional contentment on their own, to feel satiated with the idea of something, with the vision of something, of their future. With the Eight of Pentacles, this person's hard at work, you know, they're at work putting action into their plan, action into their strategy here with the Three of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like, you know, the universe is helping them. With the Wheel of Fortune coming out with Temperance, it feels a bit like Temperance is a very lengthy energy, but it feels sped up by the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like, you know, when what you want or the phase you're in is very connected to where you're supposed to be, or I feel like we're exactly where we're meant to be. But it's kind of like when the energy of the universe and your energy, like what you're putting your free will choices to, and the energy of the universe and what the universe has in mind for you equal out, or like are the same thing at the same time. There's an ability to sort of speed through that zone. And so Temperance, that might take, I'm just going to say 6 months or something, might take 3, or might take 2, or might take, you know, a couple of weeks. Like, I don't know, but it has that energy of, you know, there's healing and rebalancing, but because it's happening in concert, the universe is helping, the universe is guiding it, the universe is like putting certain things in certain places to aid and abet this healing process and this rebalancing process. It's happening at a faster pace. Both Temperance and the Three of Wands are energies of being patient, and kind of it takes as long as it takes. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's kind of like all bets are off. You know what I mean? I want to know what this Three of Wands is. What are they planning? What are they strategizing? It also feels with this Wheel of Fortune like this person is very open to letting the universe sort of guide them at this point. Sometimes we get in that energy after a Tower. It's like the Star card energy where it's like, gosh, you guys are getting Temperance again. Oh my gosh. So this person has the King of Cups with Temperance with the Empress energy on the bottom of the deck. I think this person's plan is honestly to show up, you know, to fix themselves, to get themselves to a place where they feel emotionally stable. And, you know, after this healing process, after this rising up out of the ashes, Phoenix energy and Temperance twice, you know, I feel like they want to close the distance. They want to come for you. You have the Three of Wands and you have the Three of the Empress. So you have these 2 threes here. And threes are any trinity, like the masculine, the feminine, and the divine. And in the Lover's card, it's like the masculine is looking toward the feminine and the feminine is looking toward the divine. But it's like the masculine is on the feminine side and the feminine is on the masculine side here. It's kind of like the feminine is waiting to see what the masculine is going to do. And the masculine is like, I feel like asking for help from the divine. They're like, please help me get put back together and rebalanced and fixed so that I can go for this person who feels like the answer to my dreams, my wish fulfillment. There's a restlessness, remember, with this fish energy. It's like somebody feels like they may have to hurry, or they may have to, or it's like there's this energy of what will it be like? Let's see what your energy is doing over here, Pisces. Okay. Pisces, you are waiting to see what this person is going to do. You're a bit guarded. You know, there is an energy here where you're not really sure if this person has totally correct or like totally upfront or totally honest intentions here with the Seven of Swords sideways. It's an energy that's changing, and I think it's changing because you're holding on to your position. The 9 cards are very, you know, single cards. And this is like, you know, I'm just waiting. I'm watching. I'm tempted, but like also I don't want to have another experience where somebody runs off with my heart or somebody inflicts a lot of damage on me. You know, this is the energy of the wounded warrior. This is someone who's already been hurt in life. This is somebody who knows what it's like to go through, and they don't want to go through it again. So they're not going to take a chance on someone who's being dishonest or deceptive in any way. So this person's just kind of chilling, hanging out, waiting to see what this person's next move is or what it is they're planning. With the Four of Pentacles, this person's not really opening up, and they're not really offering anything more to the connection until this is satisfied, until they know for sure what the Seven of Swords is. I'm going to ask, what is this person's wish fulfillment? What does this person want with Pisces? What is their wish fulfillment? Wow. Six of Swords, Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Fool with the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. I mean, this person is like really driven by desire. You have the fire in both of these cards. I mean, who sees an elephant carrying fire? Like, I don't really see that regularly. And then you have this like Knight of Wands energy. This person is really driven by their desire and by their passion. They want to take a leap of faith, and they're gearing up for it. You know, they may be talking themselves up. They may be getting the confidence ready, the bravery ready, to come towards you. Here's the Queen of Cups. That's you, Pisces. And then you have the Six of Swords with the Two of Cups. This person wants to bring balance to this soulmate connection. They want to bring peace and ease and movement to this relationship. I mean, and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, they have very serious intentions. Yes. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. This person sees you as someone they could spend the rest of their life with. Pisces. All right. Is there anything else that I want to clarify? I think we're pretty good. Okay, let me get you some messages, Pisces. For Pisces, if you're dealing with a water sign, you're getting, I am making choices in my life that will have a major impact on us. If you're dealing with fire sign, oh my God, this person is saying, I don't expect you to wait for me, but I hope you understand I need time. And then they're saying, I will wait for you as long as I have to. Kind of like, I'm not going to rush you. If you're dealing with a fire sign, you may not be rushing them. You may be giving them all the time they need. And this can even be recognition of that and a thank you of that. It's like you're not forcing the situation here. You're respecting that it takes you. You want the real thing here, Pisces. You're not trying to manipulate anything. If you're dealing with an earth sign, this situation is messy. You may really want to know what's going on here, but it's kind of like you're also trusting your intuition. If you're dealing with an air sign, please make time for me. Pisces. This is what I have for you today. I really hope it helps. I hope it brought you some peace and clarity. I feel like, you know, we are getting a storyline here on these daily readings, but I feel like we are like actually making some progress. I mean, with this elephant, it may be slow, but also that elephant came out with the phoenix. It's kind of like temperance and the Three of Wands coming out with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, there may be times where it moves kind of quickly, and then there may be times where it takes a little more time, and you may have to be kind of patient. I feel like everything, though, in this connection is like really has the opportunity to be pretty balanced, because there's a lot of energies that you got Temperance twice, and that's very balanced. And I feel like as long as something is balanced, you know, as long as you're on the same page, or as long as you're able to be content or to be at ease or be at peace with it, then, you know, this person's healing. This person is coming out of a very difficult time with that Phoenix energy. And they had the Four of Swords, and they had Temperance twice. And they had, I mean, like, all this energy is an energy of healing. This is someone who has been through a lot and has been through a lot of changes, and probably pretty quickly. I think they're going to be fine. I do. But I think, you know, it's going to take the time that it takes, and everything happens in divine time. All right, guys, this is what I have for you. I really hope that it helps. Until next time, I'm sending you off with all my very best. Always, 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 guys.